In the 30 years after World War II, between 1947 and 1980, basically, Houston was booming. Economic growth lifted all boats. You could drop out of high school with a strong right arm, become a rustabout in the oil fields, and expect to be able to make a middle-class wage. And then the two big secular changes occurred. Number one, globalization. If you're doing a job that I can train a third world worker to do, and I pay that third world worker $15 a day, I'm not going to pay you $15 an hour. And if you are doing a job that I can program a computer to do, I will soon be replacing your job with an intelligent machine. We are in a new world of growing inequalities predicated above all else on access to quality education. And so folks who were doing well, providing for their families with relatively little education, now find that those jobs have disappeared.
In 2009, the United Way produced the first report on financial instability focused on ALICE families. ALICE is an acronym for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, Employed. Most ALICE households have someone who's working, and sometimes even two jobs. They can be found in retail, tourism, hospitality, fast food, but there are ALICE jobs in every sector. Another defining feature of ALICE is little or no savings. And that's hard on a day-to-day basis. If you have something pop up that you weren't expected for, it really impacts your ability to plan for the future.
When the cost of living is outpacing a family's earnings, we basically see that families are forced into survival mode. The necessities such as healthcare, housing, childcare, all of those things that many of us take for granted, they become luxuries in a lot of ways. And so families are really making decisions that honestly don't reflect the desires and the wishes that they have for their children, and they're just doing the best that they can at that moment.
There are large numbers, 45, 50% even, who are working full-time in the Houston workforce, unable to earn enough money to support a family, to lift themselves out of poverty, to provide the opportunities that this new economy requires. The whole rise of the knowledge economy has created deepening inequalities that we in America have not been able to address very well.
Being ALICE is very hard to get out of, because once your financial status is perpetually unstable, your credit score is low, your access to traditional financial products is reduced, and you're in a cycle of being forced to rent because you can't qualify for a mortgage, you can't save up for the down payment. It puts you in a cycle of more in debt over time and has detrimental impact for your family's finances. Again, hard to get out of.